Welcome back, comic book collectors and enthusiasts. My name's Brandon. You're watching M.O.N.Comics. Hello, friends of the channel. Happy Friday to my returning subscribers. I appreciate you as always for once again stopping by to check out one of my videos. And to anyone new watching this, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, giving this video a like, hang out with M.O.N.Comics, see how I get comics in the middle of nowhere. As of recently, it hasn't been so much mail, but the past 2 weekends I've been lucky enough to hit a couple shows. Now, 2 weekends ago, the show was a very small one, and this past weekend it was a bigger one. And some of my friends were kind of giving me some guff saying, hey, you know, you're going to have to change your moniker soon. You know, it's not middle of nowhere. You're going to shows. Well, to keep it in perspective, the show that I went to 2 weeks ago, it was an hour round trip drive just to get there and back. And then this past weekend was a 2-hour round trip drive to get back there and back. So it wasn't just, you know, a hop, skip, and a jump. I had to put some driving time in. And on top of that, this past weekend, I was fortunate enough to bring my oldest daughter, who is only 4, to this show and really create some memories. So with that in mind, I do have some awesome footage from Syracuse Collectors Con 2024. It was held at the New York State Fairgrounds. It was an awesome show. It was really good. A ton of vendors, some celebrity guests from Turtles, costume actors, voice actors, Power Rangers folks, and even one guy that I really wanted to meet that I have something that I'll show in a bit. So yeah, it was a really great time. I only picked up a couple comics. I was trying to stay focused on, you know, my collecting goals. I asked everyone I saw with comics if they had Adventure into Fear or any Fantastic Four, and no one really had that stuff. But it was a really good time. Please bear with me. My sickness from last week turned into a sinus infection this week. It's just, I'm going to get it all. Whatever else is coming my way, I'm going to get it. So thanks for being patient with me. So let me roll this footage. Again, keep in mind, I had a 4-year-old in a stroller with my phone trying to record. So I got what I could, and I had some good interviews with some folks there. So check out this footage, and I'll see you back here in a second. We're en route to the Syracuse Collectors Con. Say hi, Evelyn.
Hi.
And it is crappy. It's trying to snow out, middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's raining and snowing. It's just a central New York day. So let's go see what trouble we can get into.
Snowing.
Raining and snowing.
Where is it?
Oh, skeletons. Do it up.
Oh, sure.
So I'm here with Mike, Foley, and Logan of CNY Ghostbusters. Guys, can you tell me a little bit about your organization, what you guys do?
Sure. Basically, we go to conventions, or we do like some kind of group outing. We go to movie theaters. Mainly, we run raffles for charity for local children's hospitals or other charities that we, you know, in the area, and try to give back to the community as much as possible.
That's awesome. And where do you guys, where are you located at? Just based here in Syracuse?
We're here in Central New York, so we'll do events here as far as Auburn, right in the city of Syracuse, and kind of moving out from there. We'll partner with some of the other Ghostbuster groups that are kind of in the immediate area up north.
Oh, that's awesome. And where can anyone find you on the socials to learn about your charity stuff and your group?
Facebook, we're Ghostbusters of CNY. Same thing on Instagram as well.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you guys around more shows. Hey, gang. I'm here with Erin from Blue Eyes Auctions, Facebook page that does a lot of work online and also promoting the Bouckville Antique Week. When is the show?
First weekend in June, and then the August show.
August show. So first weekend in June and August show. Stop down, see these guys, and find them on Facebook. They have a lot of awesome auctions all the time. Thanks. Hey guys, I'm here with Jesse and Jeff from Funky Town Comics and Vinyl. They're based out of Syracuse, New York. Where are you guys located in Syracuse?
We are on West Genesee Street in Camillus.
Camillus, and you guys have a little array of everything, right?
Comics, toys, records, Pokemon cards, you name it, we got it. So.
And you guys are doing Free Comic Book Day this year?
Yeah, we're doing free comic book day this year. It is March 4th. We have Joe Jusko, legendary Marvel art. May 4th, excuse me, May 4th. Legendary Joe Jusko, and we have artist Matt Flint, who did our first ever exclusive.
So anyone in the Syracuse area, come hang out. I'm going to go there that day. I'm going to bring my kids. We're going to hang out for free comic book day. These guys are awesome guys.
You're awesome.
I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. See you then. So there you have it, Syracuse Collectors Con 2024. Really good time, really good setup. It was very organized. I talked to the show promoter for a moment. Really nice guy, and I can't wait to go to the next show they put on. As you saw, I talked to Mark, I talked to Erin. Mark was there from Blue Eyes Auction Facebook group. They run auctions all the time in there, and you can bid, and they'll ship them to you if you win whatever you're bidding on. But they are big proponents for the Madison-Bouckville Antique Show. There's a June show and an August show. Erin, I'm sorry, that nice card you gave me with a QR code, I can't find it. I lost it in the melee of trying to buy comics and take care of my daughter. But I will put a link to the website in the description below. So if you are around this area or in the New England area and you want to hit up a great antique show with literally hundreds of dealers and some great comic books, it's actually where I got that Marvel Spotlight 2, The First Werewolf by Night. Some great stuff there. So please click on that link and check that out, and check out their Facebook page. They're awesome people. You'll also saw that I took some time to interview the Central New York Ghostbusters. Really great guys out there doing fundraising for great causes. They had a huge raffle going on. I put some tickets in. Didn't win, but that's the M.O.N.Comics luck. But they had the Ghostbusters toaster that was jumping, and the slime was bubbling, and the trap was smoking. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan too, and they were just wonderful guys. So shout out to them. Logan, Mike, and Polly, was that the last one? I can't remember. I'm trying to be good with names. And then also last shout out to Funky Town Comics and Vinyls, Jesse and Jeff. I've known Jeff for a number of years now. He used to own a store in a mall that I used to go shop for magic cards and toys and comics. And you heard it there in the interview, I'm going to go up and film there for free comic book day. I'm going to take my oldest daughter and probably my wife so she can help me out. And they have great things from comic books to action figures to vinyls. And they're having Joe Jusko, Marvel masterpiece himself, among other great things he's done, is going to be there signing. So I'm really excited for that. Thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me. Thanks for everyone who took the time to talk to me. And let me show you what I got. So right when I came through the door, they pointed out, hey, there's some free comics there. And they weren't even free comics, they're graphic novels. I have not had a chance to read this yet, but I'm really interested. The first one is Ayn Rand's Red Pawn. So I was kind of taken aback. I was like, free? And they were like, yeah. So I got Ayn Rand's Red Pawn for free. And then also by Ayn Rand, Anthem. Drop me a comment down below if anyone has read either of these titles. But for free reading and comics, I'm all about that. So thanks to Syracuse Collectors Con for providing these for folks to take. Very cool. And the two comics I got, I actually bought them both from Funky Town Comics and Vinyl because, like I said, I didn't have much time to hunt through boxes. I just kind of saw this one that stood out as a quirky character I love to collect. And it is Magic Man in the comic Forbidden Worlds. This is number 134 from 1966, story by Zen Zimmer, and cover art by Pete Costanza, which actually was a pen name for Kurt Schaffenberger, who was under contract with DC at the time and didn't want to get in trouble. It's a low grade, but I think it was like $10 I paid. You know, the spine's pretty chewed up. It is complete and intact, but I just got something for Magic Man. Tom Cargill, Vietnam vet. His father was a medieval sorcerer, and he imbues him with magical powers. So I saw this. I had time to grab it, and I was like, I got to pick that up. So now I have 3 Forbidden Worlds. I think these are an underrated title from the Silver Age, and you can find them pretty cheap. You know, check out, look around with your local comic shops or wherever you shop for comics. And if you're into this kind of cool, another magic user besides Doctor Strange. So very cool. You can see the signature for Pete Costanza down here, which was actually Kurt. So awesome Silver Age pickup for cheap. Okay, the last comic I got, modern, watch out, whoa, M.O.N.Comics getting a modern comic. And I did that really to support a local artist. I am a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I will, you know, pick them up if I like the covers enough. And I picked this up. This is from 2024. It's number 148, written by Sophie Campbell. This is a store-exclusive cover done by Matt Flint for Funky Town Comics and Vinyl, and Matt Flint is a Syracuse native, so anytime I can support a local artist, I will go ahead and do that. Just a beautiful cover. I might give it a read, but since it's like in the middle of stories, I probably won't understand what's going on. But love Turtles, love supporting local artists. So thanks to Funky Town Comic and Vinyls. I can't wait to hang out with you guys on Free Comic Book Day. May the 4th be with you. It's going to be nutty. I can't wait to go up there. So thanks, guys. Appreciate the books. Now, the last item I got harkens back to M.O.N.Comics childhood. So I grew up in the 80s through into the 90s. But a movie that really stuck out with me and might resonate with a ton of people out there, if you're old enough, or nerds anywhere, was the movie Revenge of the Nerds. I was a nerd in high school. In my younger years, I kind of became a jock. I played football and basketball later on, but I never gave up my nerd roots. I was into toys and comics and nerdy movies. I never let anyone influence or talk down to me about that. I was who I was with it. And I loved Revenge of the Nerds. It was just such a story about just the most, nerdy people, this amalgamation of crazy characters that came together to show the world that nerds were cool. And I met an actor, one of my favorite actors from the movie, and not only was he in Revenge of the Nerds, but he played in some of the Police Academy movies, and he was also in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was in Leonardo's suit in the very first one. His name is Brian Toshi, and he was Takashi in Revenge of the Nerds, and he was there signing autographs. So I did an autograph and selfie combo. So here's my picture with him. And let me tell you guys, I've had the incredible luck of meeting some pretty cool celebrities. Brian, you were the nicest by far. Just so cool. We talked about the movie. He talked about how he stays in touch with everyone from Revenge of the Nerds and Police Academy, and obviously the Turtles folks, because there's other suit actors there. And it says, hey, Brandon, I'll drink to that. If you know what this is from, the scene in the movie. And then he signed it, and he put Takashi, and it's got Revenge of the Nerds. So this is just, a piece of my childhood. Just, my mom was a big fan of these movies, and we would watch them together because she got a riot out of, it was a great, they brought together, 10, 12 characters of just the craziest, nerdiest people you could think of, or from different walks of life, and it worked, and it was great. So, Brian, if you ever watch this video, I gave him my card and said this video coming out. Thanks for being so awesome, man. Please keep it up, and I can't wait to hang out with you at whatever con I find you at next. So, if any of you have a chance to meet Brian, he's awesome. Go do it. That's it, folks. No more shows coming up soon for me. There is a toy show in April I might try to get to. Other than that, I'm looking forward to Free Comic Book Day and Terrificon, which is beyond the horizon. Next week on the 29th, which is a Friday at 9 p.m. on this channel, myself and a bunch of other creators will be talking all things The Crow, the graphic novel, and the movies and the upcoming movies. We're just going to flesh it all out and just have fun and talk about why we love that book and movie and the mythos so much. And next week I'll be doing an unboxing of a pretty crazy book that dare I say, my collecting goals may be back on track from 2024. So please come hang out, and I appreciate you all taking the time to watch this video. I hope you have a great, safe weekend, and until next time, keep reading those comics.